Tonight we continue our Veterans Voices series by featuring Vietnam veteran Robert Olzweski.
After Olzweski returned from Vietnam, he thought he was done with the military. Little did he know it would call him back once again. Between 1964 and 1973, roughly 2 million men were drafted to fight in the Vietnam War. One of those drafted in April 1967 was 18-year-old Robert Olzweski, originally from Stanton, North Dakota, and a recent high school graduate. 9 months after being drafted,
I went over to Vietnam, and I was with the 9th Infantry, 5th Cavalry.
And 2 months after arriving, Olzweski was wounded.
I was wounded in my legs, shrapnel on the whole side of the leg. I had a shrapnel in my side, and a bullet grazed my side, my back. And then all of a sudden, I reached down, I felt blood, just like a sting, and I just kept going. And then finally the choppers came in and got some other wounded, and medic said, "You got to get on a chopper." I said, "No, I'm not leaving, I'm okay." And all of a sudden I fell to the ground and chopper took me off.
After 2 days being patched up, Olzweski was back at the front. A year later, he received the Purple Heart. In 1971, Olzweski returned from Vietnam and went to work for the DOT. At that time, he wanted little to do with the military, but a couple years later, at the urging of coworkers, he joined the Army Reserve. And 20 years after joining the reserve, it was called to active duty. And so in 2002, he was once again on his way overseas.
We actually went over to what's called air base over in Uzbekistan. It was an old Russian air base, and our main mission over there was to build up the base, help support the base camp, and then do convoys down into Afghanistan.
The Army Reserve isn't the only organization that Olzweski joined. He belongs to AMVETS, Disabled American Vets, Veterans of Foreign Wars, American Legion, and Vietnam Veterans of America. Olzweski is part of the AMVETS Honor Guard, a group that pays respect for veterans who have died and their families. Each year, the AMVETS Honor Guard performs this service between 80 and 100 times.
One thing is that what I really enjoy, the families, a lot of times they'll come out, they'll thank you for what you guys are doing and stuff. It pretty much puts their veteran at ease. He's in his final rest area, and they really appreciate that. It's a good deal.
Recently, Olzweski became a part of the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor. He and his wife of 50 years, Pat, along with Purple Heart representatives from 43 states, were welcomed to New York. A highlight of that trip was the homecoming event, where each Purple Heart recipient was introduced one by one. To cap off the ceremony, a mail call was held. Olzweski says he was a little confused because he didn't get much mail when he was in Vietnam, but when mail was delivered here, he got a special delivery.
What they did was, a couple months before, they got a hold of the family, and the families wrote letters and all this stuff. And then I opened one up. Here they had a fingerprint of my granddaughter and my great-grandson, and they had their names. What? So it was amazing.
A fitting event for a man who has served his country so well and for so long. And all of us here would like to thank Mr. Olzweski for his service.
Absolutely.